Mr. Secretary General, thank you for this interview. And I will start, of course, with Turkey and the war operation in Syria. Can I have your comment about that operation?
I think what we have seen is that the situation in northern Syria has become even more difficult, and I have stated that I count on Turkey to ensure that what they do is not further escalating the situation in northern Syria, and that they show restraint and that we avoid even further human suffering.
Are there limits in this operation? I mean, we talk about a war maybe without the United Nations permission, and NATO is operating too in the area.
Well, NATO is part of the global coalition to defeat ISIS, as is the United States, which is leading the coalition, Turkey, Greece, and many others. And we have altogether made enormous progress in the fight against the common enemy, ISIS, Daesh. We have liberated all the territory that ISIS controlled. Freed millions of people. We have to remember that not so long ago, ISIS controlled a territory as big as the United Kingdom, 8 million people, and they were threatening both Syria and Iraq. They were threatening Baghdad. And it is important that we do everything we can to preserve these gains and that we don't jeopardize the progress we have made. And therefore I strongly believe also that we need to understand that the fight against ISIS is not over. ISIS is still out there. They have gone on the ground. They are gone on the ground both in Syria and in Iraq, and they try to also get a foothold other places in the world. So regardless of disagreements on other issues, it is extremely important that all NATO allies stand united in the global coalition to defeat ISIS and continue the fight against ISIS.
Yes, but yesterday we heard that Kurdish announced that they will stop operating against ISIS. I want to mention that NATO is a member of the coalition against ISIS. So what's the plan now?
NATO has played a key role together with all of the NATO allies and together with many others in making progress in the fight against ISIS. And we have made a lot of progress, but the fight is not over.